as a father, and I appreciate that. Really appreciate that. When you have smaller kids, I do understand. And when you have bigger kids, I do understand. It's a different type of father. You have to be in a different level. You have to be. I understand that. So welcome to my live. Haven't been live in a while. I've been on other people's lives, but I haven't been live myself in a while. So I decided to do a small live. It's Father's Day, so I really do not expect a lot of people to be in my room or to come to this broadcast because I prayfully you have fathers and you have a husband and your kids have fathers that you're out there celebrating and having a good time doing whatever it is, your cookout, a dinner prepared at the park, the beach, riding around, whatever it is that you're doing. I hope you're having fun for it, and I hope that you're catering to the man aspects of it because this is probably the only day that a man really has. It's Father's Day. All the other days, like Valentine's Day, to me, that's a woman day. That's a day that you do things for women. Then there's Mother's Day, also another day for women. Christmas, I think, is geared to what's up. What's up, knowledge? I think Christmas is also dear to your kids if you believe in that, and props to your woman, your mother, anybody but you. But this is the only day, other than I think Grandfather's Day. I think that is the day that men have of their very own. All the other days are female type days or kid type days or family oriented days. But this is a day just for fathers, and I hope that the women out there are catering to the fathers out there. Their husbands, their boyfriends, their baby fathers, baby father, whatever you call that guy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, knowledge? Appreciate you coming through. Um, Tell your father Happy Father's Day. I hope you're catering to it, and I hope you men are not trying to get these women to do anything stupid. You know what I'm saying? Because it's Father's Day, and they're supposed to cater. You feel they're supposed to cater you. I hope you're not asking them to do anything stupid, out of the ordinary, out of context, or out of character. Spiritually, physically, mentally, even financially, ask them to do something out of character. I hope that the men are not trying to abuse and use this day, but they're trying to enjoy it. And I appreciate that, because you got to remember, her day is coming. Mother's Day is coming. And here's another thing. These holidays like Mother's Day and Father's Day, they should be employed all year round, not just one day. They should be something that you employ in your relationship all year long, all the time. They should be employed. That's what's wrong with relationships. We depend on a specific day to do that. And instead of trying to employ it in our day-to-day activities or day-to-day or day-to-week or day-to-month, however you want to say it. If you want to be one, I enjoy being a father. It can be hard at any age that they become. It can be hard. It can be stressful, but I do enjoy it. Looking at them grow. Looking at my kids, and you know what? They kind of remind me of me. In that aspect. It's strange how God take the DNA of one person and DNA of another person and flip flop all around, make a child, and then they have some of your bloodline in them and some of your ways of thinking in them, but yet they have their own way of thinking mixed with the other partner. So it's three ways of thinking that this individual have. And that's why sometimes you gotta let a person grow and find their own self, find their own way. Because sometimes your way is not going to be good for them. I'm 5'8.5". Okay, we use that for example. Aloha. The queen has arrived, y'all. The queen is here. Let's just take this for example. I'm 5'8.5", and my son, he's like 6'6", or maybe 5'11". Well, anyway, he taller than me. Now, what works for me because of my height may not work for him. Because he's taller, he might just be able to just reach up there and grab it. Me, I might have to climb up stuff and grab it. So what I'm saying is that every child, whether it be a girl or whether it be a boy, they have to find their own way. They have to find their own way to express themselves. They got to find their own way adapting. They got to find their own way to be a man or be a woman. They got to find their own way. They can use you as an example and not make some of the mistakes that you make or choices you make. But in reality, they're going to make mistakes. Just hopefully that and prayfully that they won't be costly and life changing mistakes. You know, that they, and if it is, that they can bounce back from it. You know, and all you can do is just be there for them, give them whatever support that they might need at the time, whether it's spiritual, financial, mental, whatever help it is that they need at the time. Do that. Not throw stones at them. Not tell them, I told you so. Look at what they don't need that. And here's the thing that I couldn't realize that when you do something wrong to that point, you already know that you did something wrong. You already know that you have to change. There's no need for nobody to throw no stones and tell you what you did. You already feel some type of way about it. You already sad, depressed, and all that. Nobody needs to add more sadness, depression to you. They need to uplift you, encourage you, give you a hand, get you out the pit, get you out the hole, not throw dirt on you and keep you in the hole. No, 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 no. You gotta find my headphones. I'm having a hard time hearing. Okay, okay. Is anybody else having a hard time hearing? I hope you're not, because I'm not using no Bluetooth. I'm not using no, remember the phone mic. So I hope that this is, I hope this, I hope you can hear me. Knowledge, can you hear me? Am I clear? I'm just saying that, be mindful of things that people go through. Be mindful of what your kids go through. Be mindful, and they should be mindful of what you go through, because you had already, as a father, as a man, sacrificed a lot for your family, not just your kids, for your family, and what you had done and been without many times, just so they can have, just so they could go on trips and have food for the trips, and you know, a lot of things that unless you have a kid of your own, you probably won't understand the full magnitude of what a parent does or what a father does. Until your time comes. Once your time comes, you would understand everything that a parent go through, everything that a father and mother go through, just to make sure things are good for you, or you have a better chance. Excuse my allergy. You have a better chance of life than they ever had. That's what it's about. That every generation gets better and better and better. Every generation has more and more and more. That's what it is. A growth. That's what you want. Growth. I don't know any parent that don't want their kids to have more than they had. Even if they have a lot, they want their kids to still have more than what they have. I want my kids to travel. I want them to like their job. I want them to find a career, not a job, a career, to do something that they love to do, something they don't mind waking up in the morning and they're like, oh, man, I gotta go to work. Dippity doo dah, dippity day. My oh my, what a wonderful day. I want them to be like that, and you should want your kids to be like that. And what we need to do is to show more love to our kids, more compassion to our kids, more understanding to our kids, and more support to our kids in their endeavors and what they want to do as a young child. So when they grow up, they would know that you got their back. They would understand that you got their back. They would know that their careers is set in gold. You know, I just thought I'd give y'all a few nuggets like that, But we can talk about whatever you want to talk about. I don't know if anybody in here. Well, thank you, Leanne. Leanne, can you hear me clearly? Is my voice clearly? Because they said they couldn't hear me. Is it real low, or can you hear me clearly? Y'all know my allergies are acting up. Y'all forgive me. Ooh. Mm. Well, can you hear me? I appreciate that. Leanne, how you been? You know, Leanne, you can broadcast too now. You don't have to just come in here support. I know you. You can broadcast too. It's in you. The force is in you. Broadcast. Now, can you hear me? Because like I said, I'm not using any form of any mics. I'm just on here. Oh, is it real clear, or is it soft, or is it mild? You know, you know. Is it sexy? Oh, you can hear me very well. Great, 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 great. I appreciate that. Thank you for the heads up and telling me that. Now, a lot of people want to know what I do today for Father's Day. Well, let me tell you, I did absolutely nothing. Nothing. Nothing out of the ordinary. I went to bed, not late. I don't think I went to bed late. Well, yes, I did. I went to bed at 6. Didn't go to bed at 6 this morning. Um, and when I went to bed at 6 this morning, I didn't wake up until about 1. Got myself up, got myself dressed. Actually changed shirts because this wasn't the shirt I wanted to wear. I wanted to wear a shirt that had a little bit more color to it. But when I put it on, a button was missing. But I still was gonna wear it. I still was gonna wear it. Even though there was a button missing, I still was gonna wear it. But when I sat down, it poked out, and you can tell that there was a button missing. So I said, no, I'm not gonna do that. Not that I was going anywhere. It's just that in case I decided to go somewhere, I wanted to look my best. You're gonna broadcast one of these days? Well, one of these days can come anytime. I mean, you want to come up here with me? Let people see. I know what you look like. You want other people to see what you look like? You come up here. I invite you. Just let me know. I'll send you the invite. And all you gotta do is pop up. You know. So I'll send you the invite, and whenever you want to. And how you do it on here is that you have to click off my name and go live. And when you go live, you'll see my topic. Click on my topic. It'll be at the bottom. Click on my topic, and then bam. Now, if you're from a phone, you're gonna look like this little bitty squares. But that's okay because when people look at it in the replays, you're gonna be big. You're gonna be right up under me, beside me. I'm not sure how it's gonna be, but that's the way you're gonna be right there. So it's on you. Anybody that's in here that want to broadcast with me, that's fine. I'm not gonna be on here a long period of time. At the most, an hour. At the least 30 minutes. It just depends on how the live go and how many people in here. I haven't broadcast in a while. I've been to other people broadcast, but I hadn't broadcast myself in a while, and I think that it should be that I should broadcast. It's not because it's Father's Day. No, I just feel like I should broadcast today. I got one more. This is my last full day off for this week. I go back tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow morning, but I go back tomorrow night, and I hit the grind again for 12 hours. You know, um, yeah, yeah. I'm trying to get her to broadcast. She can broadcast. She had broadcast before. I know her. So she can broadcast, and she's very talented, and she has something to say. You know, um, and if she has someone that interact with her, she will really set it off. So we'll just see when that one day come. I offered to come up here, knowledge today, so those people that don't know what she can come in. Oh, you're back. The queen is back. Well, you have the opportunity to do the same as me. You've already been invited. All you got to do whenever you want to, pop up. and save the broadcast. Save the day. Grace the people with your presence. It's already set. I have no real topic to talk about today. I just felt like I needed to broadcast because I hadn't broadcast in a while. I've been on other people broadcasts, chilling and talking with them. But as for myself, I hadn't. I hadn't been on. I hadn't did any broadcasts of my own in about a week, maybe a week and a half. So I said it's time. It's time for me to one. And I didn't have no reason. There was no reason why I didn't broadcast. It wasn't that I wasn't feeling well. Because I had done it before and didn't feel well. It wasn't that I was tired. I mean, I was tired, but I had broadcast before when I was tired. So these are just excuses. I had done all of this before and still broadcast. You appreciate it. I appreciate you, big to you. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. And I guess I too have some loyal um, family on here. I know that knowledge. I know that knowledge. But knowledge. Why don't you do a how to broadcast one day when you teach people how to play? You tell them where they can get their instruments from. And who knows, somebody might actually go out there and get one or have one lying around, and you can teach them and show them the correct way of doing it, or some warm up exercise that they can do with it. And then talk. Just do one that you just talk, or after you teach them, go to a segment where you just talk, interact with them. Hi there, Caitlin is in the house, y'all. That's good to see Caitlin. Caitlin, how you doing? Big two to you. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I mean, you can do a segment where you talk to the people. You just talk about whatever it is. If it's raining outside, talk about rain. I mean, you just talk. Sometimes that's why I have open today because I have no topic. I have nothing specific I want to talk about or just on my mind right now. So I said open, open. And y'all welcome to talk about whatever you want to talk about. And I'm to the point that y'all can talk among yourselves. While I'm talking, have fun, let your hair down, do all that. Be comfortable. I think that's what real broadcasters should be. You should be comfortable to go on that person's broadcast and just chill and talk and be yourself. Whatever it is that you do, be yourself. If you drink or whatever it is that you do, relax. I don't have any music playing right now, and I'm not saying my voice is the most relaxing voice in the world. I'm not saying that I can put you to sleep with my voice. I'm not saying all of that. I'm just saying I'm trying to make a comfortable environment for you, a safe space for you where you can come and you can chill and you can relax and you can do you without being judged, without people complaining, without people saying strange things about you. Now I can't control their looks. Can't control the looks because I can't control my looks. You might do something that I might be before I know it. I mean, that's how quick it does. That's how quick my mind think and how it reacts so quickly, so quickly that I be like, so don't mind the faces because there's going to be things that everybody do that nobody understands it but you and God, and that's okay. That's okay. Long as the two of y'all understand what you're doing, that's okay. Nobody else has to know or understand what you're doing or why you do what you do. Maybe it'll unfold later in the broadcast or later down the road for them. It would make sense why you did what you do. Because people react out of things that happen to them. So I'm in Atlanta and I'm getting sort of here on my okay. Are you looking? That is beautiful. I was in Atlanta about a year ago, and I really enjoyed myself when I was down there too. I had a good time when I was in Atlanta. I went for a meet and greet, and it was a great time. The meet and greet had a little clash with it. You know what I'm saying? It was a little. You got a lot of people with different personalities living in the same household, like a reality TV show. You know, we were living in a we were staying in the Airbnb and we stayed there for 7 days. So there was a lot of emotions, a lot of people, different characters, different people think different. So there was a little frustration, a little hostility. But at the end of the day, and when we got ready to go out and mingle with other people, we were cool. We were fine. So I mean that was a great place. I want to go to Texas. I want to go to Florida. Uh, I want to go to Las Vegas also. Yeah, yeah, I understand what you're saying. And I want to go to Las Vegas. I think Las Vegas would be a good place to go to too. Thank you, Sheila. Welcome to the broadcast, Sheila. Sheila, would you like to come up here? I'll send you an invite, and you can just pop up when you want to. If you feel like it. I don't think Sheila, and I could be wrong. I know I seen your name, but I don't think I ever seen you broadcast. And this would be if you never broadcast before, this would be a good time for you to come up because you're not really broadcasting. You're going to be on my broadcast, and you can look at it as a FaceTime. That we're FaceTiming each other, and I ask you questions. People get to know who you are. You know what I'm saying? They get to follow you because they feel your vibe. They like your vibe. They like who you are. They like what you say. You like the way you move. But if nobody see you broadcast, when nobody hears you, and nobody see anything that you put, is likely that anybody will follow you. Because in this day and world that we live in, people are full of catfish, full of drama, full of trying to scam and fool people. And people need to know that people are real, that they are real people, that these are not scammers. These are people who got good feelings and they feel you. Yeah, you was actually in my room in Clubhouse. And yeah, I'm on Clubhouse. I'm also on this new app. It used to be Locker Room, but the Spotify bought it and changed the name from Locker Room to Greenhouse. And it's very interesting, y'all. So if you think you like Clubhouse, you're gonna love Greenhouse. Yes, it's just they have people up there. They come up top. They give gems. Instead of awards, you give gems if you like what they say. And people just throwing gems around now. And you can text. So while you're doing the audio, you can also have a text comment. At the bottom where you can actually read people text. And if it's like how sometimes on Clubhouse you're broadcasting, somebody says something, but you gotta wait till they get through. You can't comment on it, or you forget, what you're gonna say because you had to listen to them say everything they want to say, and then somebody jumps in front of you, and you never say what you had to say because you forgot. At least you can text it. Excuse me. The green room, yeah. At least you can text it. See, at least you can text at the bottom what your thought is, and somebody will read it. Somebody will read it and say it out for you, or at least somebody heard it or saw it. And there's recording. That their broadcast is recorded, and you can set it up to your email where it goes straight to your email, the room that you created and you did, and you can share that with other people. Because I know I've been on Clubhouse and I'm like, man, this was a great segment, a great broadcast. I wish I wish it was some way that we can record it and I can send it to people because it was very informational. It was very uplifting. It was very motivational, very spiritual. But on Green Room, you can, if you set it up in your settings, you can record it and you can share it, but it will go to your email. Yeah, that is cool. Yeah, that is really cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's awesome. And what people fail to realize, Sheila, that these apps like that, it is not just for people that motivates and do music and comedy. It's for everyone. So if you're doing ministry, Guess what? Do your ministry. Nobody's going to say what you do. You have your own crowd, your own audience is going to come to you. You know, and I'm not telling a lot of people about this place because I have this thing that I want to not like you got cousins that are in your family, and there's some cousins that you'll say hey to, but you won't hang around with because you know that their fun will get you in trouble. The type of fun they do will get what the police will call you. Yeah, you may have fun, but the police gonna show up. And I like to go places where I don't have to get the police involved. That I can have a good time without the police, without it being ratchet, without it being ghetto. It's just straight content, and we enjoying each other company. We might get a little to the left, but we'll come back. There are some people that once you get them in the left, they stay in the left. They don't know how to get out the left. Then they push the left in further. You know, when you just was making a subtle comment, and they took your subtle comment and ran with it, and then the whole broadcast then flipped and turned into something that you don't even want it to be. And you wish that you had been the one that said it, but you was the one that said it, and then everything is not what it's supposed to be. And I know that that's why I won't tell everybody that I know about certain apps. I don't tell nobody about apps unless I know that they are the perfect fit or they fit in with the people that's here. And that might be selfish, that might be bad to say, that might be judging, but I like to keep the pureness of this app. I want to keep the pureness of the green room. If anybody come over there, it won't be because of me that way. It won't be because of me, and I'm not even sharing. I don't even share my stuff for the simple fact, and I don't even put this on Facebook for that simple fact because I don't want to attract the wrong people over here because they know me. You know, some people they see you and they see the past. They don't see the future, and they come over and think they can say things to you like they did in the past, or they think they can run the afterways in the past where everybody grows. And I have grown. I've been in the politics part. I've been doing this for 7 years. I've been in the politics part of this where it's just for the money. I've been in the part where I was in the agency. And I'm a co-owner still the agency. I haven't did any moves yet, but when the owner was trying to was building the, how can I say it without, she was trying to build the agency with men that was in love with her. And I told her you can't build an organization or agency with people that love you and want to be with you, because sooner or later they're going to want you to be with them, or sooner or later you're going to have to make a decision. They're going to force you to make a decision, and then they're going to start to leave. And if this is your only choice, your only source of income, you're going to lose a lot of money because they're going to realize they're not the one. That you, if you had to choose one and they're not the one, or if you don't choose, they're going to get tired. You can only play that game for so long before people be like, or for men be like, or women be like, this, and they be playing that game like they single and they be having someone. And, I mean, it's a whole lot. When you get into broadcasting and you start talking about places like Migo Live, Bingo Live, Up Live, Live Star, um, what's the others? Tag, IMO Live. When you start talking about places or apps like that broadcast, it's politics, trickery, scamming it. Just to get their income. There's some people that broadcast with their boyfriends and girlfriends, and you don't even know it because they're there. And there's some people that live right there. They live right there with their boyfriend and girlfriend, and they're doing those. They twerking in front of him, and he or she don't care because it's paying the bills. They ain't gotta do nothing. He flirting with women. He acting like he's single. He acting like he ain't married. She acting like she's single. She ain't married. And they're tricking people and getting paid for it. Because long as people in those apps feel like they got a chance to be with you, they're gonna give you. But when you take the chance out of them, then once they find out you go with someone, then most likely that's what you build your relationship on. For your broadcast, you build You build your followers like that. Then once they find out you're with someone, you're gonna lose a lot of followers. And if that's, like I said again, if that's your only source of income, you're gonna lose a great deal of money behind that. And they know that. I mean, this is all stuff behind the scenes that I had dealt with being the co-owner of an agency and what I have seen. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, Caitlin. I am a man, so I do like a good twerk fest, and I would like for my woman, to twerk for me at home. I ain't gonna lie, you know. I wouldn't mind her doing that, but I don't want her to do that when I'm sick. I don't want to do it all the time, and bring more to the table than just a twerk section. And I said it many times. You'll go to my broadcasts on here, and you hear me say that if I'm hungry, that she does a twerk, and I'm hungry. It might keep that food off my mind for a minute, but then I'm gonna realize my stomach gonna let me know you're still hungry. That twerk didn't do anything for me far as food. And you can take that any way you want it, spiritually or physically. For it's food, I didn't get anything out of that twerk. You know. Well, I mean, people do it in public all the time. You got TikTok videos, where people twerking in public, and in Walmart. You know, I mean, it's like a thing. You know, then you got people that do push-ups anywhere, pull-ups anywhere. I mean, TikTok and the internet. If you search long enough, you'll find anything that you want or interesting or have a fetish of or want to believe in or have thought of. You'll find it. If you Google it, YouTube it, you will find it. You would find it. Believe it or not, you would find whatever you're looking for right online. There's somebody somewhere they're doing it. It was a lady that I know they wanted me to sell underwear because that's a place where people would buy used underwear. Yeah, that sounds like a very easy way to make money, the disgusting way, but easy way to make money, But then I got to thinking, me as a man, what type of people would be interested in a man's underwear? And I'm like, no, I don't even participate in that transgender or poor diva type stuff. So why would I be selling my underwear to them for them to smell, sniff, or do whatever it is they're gonna do with it? Why would I do that? That makes no sense. So, no. No, but like I use that as an example right at this moment to let you know that there are people and there's things on the internet for whatever it is that you want to do, and I mean whatever. I mean whatever, you know. But I mean it's just the way the world is now and how things have become. It got to the point, where um I'm gonna break it down my analogy of life, and it's sad that it got down to this. Back in my father's time, women thought that if their man got them pregnant, that they would keep them at home and keep them with them. That didn't work. Men were just having babies all over the place, So in my era, women thought that if they had oral sex with their man, that they would keep them home. And that lasts for a little bit, but then more women was um, more women were seeing that this was a factor and this was a way, and that didn't matter. That the men can get that anyway. Want a rare thing, something they can do. Now in this era, women are tired of their men cheating, tired of their men doing this. So what do they say? You can have another woman and me too. You can have both of us. And it's crazy. It's crazy. I know a female who has a female and a male friend. I know another female who have two female friends, so it's three females. I know a guy who has, two girls. And I know there probably a guy out there who have a guy and a girl. It's just crazy how the world is getting more and more confused, more and more scattered. You know, I personally, Well, I mean, I understand. I mean, there's some women that don't like twerking. You know, it's like I don't like to go on a broadcast when there's a guy in there. He's he doing all this sexual stuff, and I'm like, this is not for me. Let me go out here. I thought it was gonna be a content broadcast, and this is not a man's broadcast. This is a female broadcast done by a man. Let me leave. So I mean, there's adult apps out there, like there's Chatterbait, there's Coco, um, there's XXNX. I mean, and you ask me, well, how do you know all these things? I do a lot of reading, do a lot of discovering. I've been on every app that you can think of by accident or or by accident or on purpose, just to see what it was about. Just being nosy, curious. You got Facecast. Facecast is an adult app also. I was gonna get a agency. They was gonna let me be a complete agency over there, but I turned that down because I felt like I'd be more of a pimp. Because if unless you're gay, what I'm saying, exactly what you would be, a pimp. I would be bringing women or getting women in, and they would be doing whatever they feel comfortable. You don't have to be nudity. All it has to be is a concept or the to appear to be. Like something skimpy, something see through, something sexy. Well, why you apologize? There's no need to apologize. I don't even know who else. Who is there? Anybody else in the room? I've been on here for 37 minutes. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't. That was I was letting the phone. I probably won't do anything tonight. Depends on if anybody's broadcast. I might jump on a broadcast. I got a broadcast in two more places, and then after I do that, I probably won't do nothing. Like I'm gonna be on here until this clock set an hour, I believe, unless the conversation stops. The conversation stops. I like to do even numbers, but today I'll leave early. If the conversation stops, as long as the conversation is going, I'm going. I'm going to attempt to do something, and I hope it don't kick me off. So bear with me. Okay, it didn't kick me off. Okay, okay. So what you doing tonight? That should be the question. Oh, you're chilling tonight? Yeah, it's probably basically what I'm doing. That's cool. Yeah. I'm gonna, like I said, I probably won't do nothing. Watching TV and everything. Buck, what's up, Buck? Thank you, Buck, for coming in here. I appreciate you, Buck. I'm trying to see. You been here before, Buck? I think you have. Yeah, yeah, you've been in here. I don't know if that's another name, but it says I'm following you, so I have seen you somewhere before. What would you like to come up here, Buck? It'd be a Father's Day present for me, for you to come up and for a few minutes. You in stalker mode today, Tagara? No, you in stalker mode. You just pop out with hey, Buck, and ain't said nothing else since you been here. Stalker mode. Okay, I remember that. Oh, you read books before you go to bed. Oh, you came back. Okay. Okay, I'm just wondering. So you read a book before you go to bed. What kind of book did you read before you go to bed, Caitlin? What kind of book you prefer to read before you go to bed? I'll say that. Excuse me. Hmm. Brandy, what's up, Brandy? Want to come up here with me? Y'all, please follow Brandy Singleton. She is the lady. She is the woman. She is the queen that got me to this app. She the reason why I'm on this app. Brandy Singleton. She brought me over here. She saw the potential in me. Thank you for the award. She saw the potential in me. Toilet paper. What the world? Oh, I'm on a roll. Oh, that's what you're trying to say. Oh, I thought you were trying to say I was just watch your mouth. PG. That's what I thought you were gonna say. You the PG can't say that. And when they replay it, it might even be even earlier than this. So you got to be careful what you say. Careful what you say. PG. But yeah, she's the reason why I came to this app. She saw the potential in me. She saw the I guess the greatness in me, and she decided to ask me to come here. And so here I am. And you can thank her for it. You can thank her for it. She's the one that brought me over here. Yeah. So, excuse me, Brandy, would you like to come up here and say something to the people? I'm gonna treat you like Russell Simmons on what was that, Def Jam Comedy? Martin Lawrence used to ask Russell Simmons come up there. He used to do the same thing, say the same thing. Y'all have a good night, and he going by his business. Or he don't say nothing. He just look at you, and then he walk off. So I'm giving Brandy the chance to come up here and do any of those things she want to do, or do her own thing. So let me do this. Let me send you an invite, and you can come up during this broadcast anytime you feel like it. Anytime. Didn't I get you one knowledge? I don't know if I got you one knowledge, but there you go. Knowledge, anytime you want to come in this broadcast while it's open, feel free to come up here and chat. We'll talk about something. Leanne. I know Leanne. She's around here, I think, somewhere. Um, Send you one too. That's where's Sheila? I think Sheila was in here still. Let me find your name, Sheila, and I'm going to send you one. Oh, I already sent you one. Okay, already sent you one. So, hey, you got to change the device, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna be on here for probably about 15 more minutes. So I just really wanted to do an hour. Let the conversation get flowing. If the conversation get flowing, then I would think about staying. That's on y'all though. Y'all determine whether I stay or leave. Whether I move on to the next app or I stay here on this app for a while. Okay. Oh, there she go. Who's What's up? That's knowledge. What's up? So so small. What's up, brother? How you doing? Welcome to the broadcast. You're a little sideways. So welcome to the broadcast. Okay. Can you hear? Oh, okay. So thank you for coming up. Oh, there you go.
I made it.
There you go. What's up, brother? How you doing?
Hey, hey.
Yeah. How's your Father's Day going for your father? I know you said you weren't fathers, but how's it going for your father?
Bro, it's been going good. We actually, when he died, we actually cremated him, and then took his ashes and planted him inside of a tree, so that he'll forever be alive.
Okay. So it's a tree near where you live?
Now, one of my baby brothers in Texas has the plant, but we all tripped in and got a specific tree or plant or whatever it was. He has it in his house.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Um, we didn't do that to my father. We buried him, and it been um I don't know, it's been a while, probably like 15 or 16 years since my father died. And it doesn't get any easier. You know what I'm
Mm-mm.
saying? I think about it from time to time, on Father's Day or close to Father's Day, and then on his birthday, I think
Yeah.
about it. It was a lot of things that he taught me in many ways. He taught me in not doing by him not doing that. He taught me by doing and by his action. So I learned a lot from him. However you want to look at it, I know what I learned by what not to do, and I learned what to do. I sat back and observed things and the way things went. So,
Oh yeah, yeah. My dad taught me a lot. He was in the military too,
mhm.
so I mean, yeah, I learned a lot.
Yeah, my father was in the Air Force, uh, and he used to tell me the breakdown of cars. He saw the car as they moved, as the car was being developed. He saw that, and he used to tell me about it. He was in the Air Force, he was in the Met, he was in the he, had a, he got hazard pay for dropping down the helicopter and saving people, working on them to keep them alive and stuff.
Yeah, my dad was in the Navy during the Cold War,
Hmm.
and he was also on a on the last nuclear warship that the Navy had, and they ended up in the Bermuda Triangle, and they actually made a movie about his ship called The Final Countdown,
Wow.
which is something pretty historic. But he never talked to me about what actually happened to him in the Bermuda Triangle because they ended up being uh, warped up in there, and I guess because it was the last nuclear ship that the Navy had, they ended up making a movie about it.
I mean, just him making it through that because my story correct about the Bermuda Triangle, nobody made it out of it. When the ship got sunk, the people died. That nobody was lived to even tell any type of story. So for him to make it out of there, it's totally a blessing, man.
Oh
They
yeah,
want to know. They want to know what you're eating
he did say something about
or something. Oh, plant based.
he did say something about when they went into the Bermuda Triangle and somehow what they thought they had gotten out of it, but then he looked around on the ship deck and realized he was in the past somehow. They were fighting like World War II or something was going on, which was crazy. So he didn't talk too much about what happened.
Well, I understand if it was like that, man. That's crazy. That's like a dream. I'm in the future and I'm fighting the past. I already know how it's going to end, but I'm back there. That's some creepy, weird. I don't want to talk to about stuff.
Oh
I
yeah,
get.
I didn't blame him for that because he did tell me all the time. Whenever I asked him, he said certain things he couldn't say because he would have to kill us.
Oh yeah, I understand that.
A lot of military people say that.
Yeah, E Parker. What's up, E Parker? E Parker, who are you? And,
So
and where are you from? Who sent you? Just being funny, Parker. You know, just being funny. Yeah, man. Today I really did anything, and I don't know if the rest of the night. Probably nothing. Search the internets, see what's going on, and then watch a TV show, and then probably fall asleep. It's been a very, very boring Father's Day for me. I told my kids next year I'm going out of town. You know, I'm not gonna stay here for Father's Day. I'm gonna do something fun. Well,
see,
hot dog says, what is a plant-based hot dog? It's full of what? I mean, do it test?
like something my mom gave me
Mhm.
because she's on a diet now. She don't eat no beef, no pork. Everything she eats now is plant based, and I didn't like it.
Mm.
But I'm hungry, so I'm gonna finish the rest.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Well, some plant-based stuff do taste good. Some plant-based, you can tell the difference.
Yeah, the Impossible Burger. That's really good. That tastes almost just like beef.
Yeah, most of the time, all of their drinks taste pretty good, and when not all the sweets now, but their sweets most of the time they deal with cookies. Taste good,
Oh yeah.
and their drinks, most of their drinks got a
Mm,
taste to
yeah.
it. Oh, she liked the hamburgers. I hadn't tasted a plant-based hamburger before.
Well, I just tried the hot dogs, and she also gave me some plant-based sausage. I didn't like that either.
Well,
I threw that out.
well, my thing is, if it's plant-based, why do it taste like sausage? You know, well,
It
what
did.
what's giving this sausage taste? You know, without it being sausage.
See, that's what I would thought about when Burger King first announced the Impossible Burger, because I
Hmm.
was like, how in the world they're gonna make a Whopper on a plant? But then I found out too from somebody that they're still cooking
Oh,
the Impossible Burger on the same grill as they do the Whopper,
mm,
so it's contaminating the plant based burger. But it really is supposed to cook that on a whole nother grill, a separate one.
yeah, true, true. You don't supposed to put if you're truly a vegan or whatever it is that they are, you don't supposed to do that. And Takar said certain seasons that you can get that can make things taste like something totally different.
That's
What she
true
all
too.
that, but I do know what she's talking about.
Yeah.
There are pizza season, hamburger season. I get it, butter flavor season. So I get that part, but still, that can only go but so far.
Oh
The
yeah.
season of that can only go but so far, and then there it is. It don't taste like it.
Yeah, because some healthy stuff is all right, but I think they're trying too hard now in some ways.
My thing is that just because you said plant based, that don't necessarily mean it's plant based.
Mm,
People can say, just like the water, they can say the water is spring water and and all that.
and it came out
Unless
of sync.
you know what I'm saying, unless you're one of those guys that can take the water sample and check the water yourself every time you drink it from the bottle, you don't know.
Hmm.
You don't know. It could be somebody selling their own faucet water. You don't know.
Exactly.
I mean, the world is full of tricks and scams these days. Well, all the time, to be honest with you. We see it more now. Hey, Brandy, you want to come up? Gotta invite you on this machine. Oh, you're already invited. Just come on up.
Yeah, I'm finally able to join because it's not that late and I'm not doing nothing.
No, I'm not gonna do nothing either the rest of the night. It's like 9:30 right now.
Yeah.
After I do this broadcast, like I said, I might go. Well, I know I am. I'm going to another broadcast, and then I'm gonna look at some TV show. Hopefully, I'll make a phone call or get a phone call, and then that'll be it for me for the night.
Oh yeah. Me too. My night and day is pretty much over with.
You're right.
My roommate Sam is at a cookout around the corner.
Okay.
I didn't want to go because in the hood people get a little too crazy and wild.
Yeah, we start talking about cookouts. It can't get a little sideways.
I'm trying to live, so I'm at the house.
Hey, I don't blame you, man.
I
Especially
got my hot dogs right here, my own mac and cheese. I'm good. I'm all right.
and plus you got to add the factor that people are just now starting to get out. You know, what's up, Brandy? People just now starting to get out. How you
Yeah,
doing?
Hey,
yeah,
make it better. I'm
yeah.
good, I'm good. Just dealing
Knowledge,
with the lighting in my room.
okay. Knowledge. Do you know Brandy?
No,
Hello.
how you doing?
I'm well. Nice to meet
I don't think I do.
Yeah, Brandy. We met
you.
on the app called Swale. It's a audio,
I'm following her.
and we met on that app, and it was me, her, and this other lady that was supposed to did some broadcasting together, and I'm not sure what happened to that lady. She's not responding to anything that I sent to her just to see how she doing. Uh, so I
Oh,
don't. And that's how we met. And she told me about this app here. I said I'll give it a try. And then she told me about some other apps. You know.
But that's a lot out there.
Yeah,
Discord.
I'm Apple. Mhm.
I can't even keep up with them all.
Yeah, I believe
I'm an
Brandy.
Apple.
Yeah, tell them what you.
Somehow I ended up on
But I'm not gonna stand here long
Periscope.
because I'm gonna mess up your broadcast.
You ain't gonna blow. What you talking about blow?
Huh?
You not messing up my broadcast. What you talking blow? What kind of blow you doing?
I said I messing up your broadcast. I'm gonna go because like on my side, I always have issues with HAPS.
You
So it looks like it's freezing, but it's not. I guess.
no, it's not. You're
Mine,
moving.
mine did the same thing too.
You're moving. You're fine.
Yeah, mine.
Okay.
Don't leave. Don't let the app scare you off so quickly.
Well, I mean, I don't want to. Okay.
You're fine. You're in good company. You're in extra hands. You're good. You're good.
Extra knowledge, yeah.
Extra knowledge. You're
Knowledge.
Um,
you're, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. So
Okay. Okay. I thought you were gonna order me something to eat.
tell people what you do.
What I do?
Yeah, tell them what you.
Everything.
Well, tell them everything.
Signal. I.
Tell them.
Radio host, radio podcaster. We just broadcasted our internet radio today. Well, yesterday. So RealWise Radio. By the way, you can go to Google Play Store or to the iOS Apple Store and download the app. It's up and running. We do original content, podcasts, all that stuff. Right now, I think we're just in the music stage just to get it up and going for the Father's Day weekend. So I'm really excited because that's our stuff that we worked on. So it takes you to the website, which I, do all that
You
work. And
you can drop it
so
in.
yeah, so I have several podcasts, produce podcasts. So my podcast is Voices of Courage. This season, it's a new season for me. It's called Purpose, Know Your Purpose. So that's big. I've been retweaking my podcast and working on a whole other.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. You sound like the Matrix.
What is going on?
You're all right. You're good. You're good.
she's back.
Don't
Why
go
does
in.
Habs hate me?
They don't
They
hate you.
hate me.
They trying to see if you're gonna be consistent and stay on through all the bull. Stay on through all the bull.
Yeah,
Push.
because I've been through a lot of apps
Yeah.
since
They do every time.
You could
So
actually
yeah, I was just on here yesterday, but it's all good. It's all good.
you know,
So yeah.
put your link in the bottom there. So people can find you when they go back to the replay here. You know, they can see
Okay.
exactly
Okay.
what
Yeah. So they can find me on here.
but yeah,
I'm kidding.
you know,
Yeah,
but
because I didn't even know I was following you. I forgot.
I don't think nobody. I think this app with this is not the stuff you do. You do podcasting, so I don't see why you can't promote your
Boy,
own.
slow your roll. I do this. Thank you. I do. I'm a broadcaster, podcaster, okay, and radio host.
And that
Okay.
what you're talking about, you do is not the same as what we do here. That no one should say anything, as far as the people that if you put it down at the bottom, nobody should ban us or anything for doing that because it's two different things.
Right.
This app does not do podcasts. Well, some people do podcast shows on here that's live, I think, but it shouldn't affect it.
Wait.
So give them a link
Depends. It's
within your allergy.
a different platform.
Yes, different platform. So hit them with your link.
It's cutting in and out,
Yeah.
so I really can't even hear you. Huh?
Hit them with your link.
Yes, I will, but I'm saying it's cutting in and out, so I'm not even having a hard time even communicating with you. Like when you're talking, I don't know because on my side it just keeps cutting out, like in and out. That's why I said I didn't want to ruin your broadcast.
Uh, You're fine. You're fine. This is call this let be a test beta for you. It's fine. It's good.
Um,
We're good. I'm not concerned about that. You know,
Uh-huh. Okay.
you brought
Okay.
that. I want people to know who you are.
Randy.
hold on.
I know you. Are. I'm talking about the people to know who you are. Don't do that ginger snap. Don't do that.
I,
All right, hold on.
Forgive me, I'm hungry, okay? Knowledge has got me over here hungry. He's tearing up something over there. And now it
I'm,
made me hungry.
I'm always eating.
Whatever
I think I
Yeah,
found
you eat, you make it look real good.
eating plant-based hot dogs and I'm not sure what else he said. I just remember the hot
mac and
dogs.
cheese.
Get
Oh,
me
mac and
started plant based.
The
cheese.
crab.
Oh, mac and cheese. Oh, I like mac and cheese.
I love. I don't
Yeah,
like.
I
I
just
love
profile link.
when it's made right. Not everybody can make it though, but when it's made right, oh my god!
Wait, who did that for me? Wait,
Thank you,
stop it. Wait, what's this?
thank you,
Thank
knowledge.
you, because I was trying to.
Your profile link.
Thank you, because I was trying to. Yeah, I was putting in some other stuff, like my podcast and all that. But thank you, I appreciate it.
Well, yeah. Well, if they can just follow you on Hams, they can probably get all that too whenever you go live. Because I
Yeah,
didn't know I was following you until now. I forgot.
Jesus, yeah. Me too. I don't feel bad because I wouldn't have known either if he wouldn't have brought it up. Don't feel bad.
That happens a lot though. 'Cause I be up the humbug early in the morning, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, can't sleep, and find people and forget that I followed them.
Man, you know what? This app now. It used to be when I get up at 3 or I'm up at 3 and 4 in the morning, be nobody on this app. But
Yeah,
now,
not anymore. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
now it's people on here. I mean, I was shocked, man. It's like a party going on on here at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning.
For not knowing people. Well, I haven't been on like that time before, but I've never not known anybody not to be on.
oh
But I've
yeah,
never
there's
been on
all
at 4 in the morning
yeah,
either. So
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I have. I've been on this app. All you know, I work. So when I work on here and see if somebody on, then I be up myself and I be just exploring, trying to see what my options is or where I want to go. Because you know I'm on a lot of apps, so I be trying to weigh my options out. So
Oh,
on it,
where
and then when you do trending, I found out when you do trending, it brings people that I don't even know that was on this app. New people.
yeah,
And that trending is real good, man. I saw a guy. He was very entertaining. He was drunk though, but he was very entertaining.
yeah.
He was yelling and I thought somebody was in the house, but then he took the camera and showed us the whole house, and there was nobody there but him in the bottle. So I guess he was screaming, yelling at the bottle. The alcohol they was drinking.
That's not like that's not like Stan, the guy I live with.
And he was the kind of fat Asian guy, well, chubby like, you know. And he asked me to come up there. Yeah, brother, you can come up there with me. I didn't actually come up there with him, but he in his mind he heard I said come up in there. All I said was, "Hey, brother." That's all I said. Hey, brother. Oh yeah, you can come on up there, brother. And he was playing DMX, and
Oh
I was really confused. He was yelling at the bottle, playing DMX, and he thought that I said come up, and I would have went up there, but I was at work. And there's ears at work, ears and eyes at work. So I didn't want to do that. But yeah, he was very entertaining to me, man.
yeah.
I don't know what he got.
I bet.
I don't know what he got going on here, but
He must have
maybe
been
around I'll find out what he got going on here. You know, I've seen a lady on here that does hula hoop, very classy hula hoop. Y'all must check her out. I don't know her name right off, but she does a hula, and she does it like a workout with the hula. And she says that you don't need a child like the ones that you get at Walmart. I believe there are child hulu's. There are weight divisions in hulu's. That's the reason why they won't stay on you when you get older. It's their weight. You got to have a certain weight, and they'll stay on you longer if you get a hula hoop with that certain weight for an
That's
adult.
true.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Very informational for me because I didn't know that. I thought I can just go and get a. I wasn't using a hula hoop anyway. I think that's a women thing, but but I'm just saying.
When it first came out.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. When I was a kid, I used to get my little hula hoop on. Then I like lost my groove. But
Yeah,
working
because
out of
they.
school, I used
Yeah.
to take them out for the kids, and I would wonder why I couldn't hula hoop anymore. And I was like, I could do it around my neck, I tear it up, but around my waist, it was just like. And I noticed I had different weight, like some were heavier than the other.
but
Then I
see, that's
realized, like, oh,
me being personal and the way my mind was thinking. I was thinking that if the woman had a butt, that's what keep the hoop going around her butt. The more butt she had, the more that hula hoop would go around because it had more substance to work with. That's what I'm thinking, but it had nothing to do with that.
yeah, the weight thing makes sense though, because when you're
Yeah,
trying to twirl and you're wondering like why you got the rhythm, but it's like not the hula hoop is not working with you. It's not, it's not being a team with you. But the weight thing makes sense because the little ones they be tearing it up. They just be going and just standing there like this. Just I just be like, wow. And
yeah.
then like the weight you have to edit. Like you said, the woman said about having certain weights that. So I mean, I didn't lose my groove after all.
No, no, I don't think you would ever prove. I don't think you.
Dad
I don't
always
think for you
said,
to ever
"Oh, mhm."
prove. This Brandy got a groove.
I was saying my dad always said that Stella always had her groove.
Yeah, yeah, Stella.
That's my movie right
Stella,
there.
That's what my dad said. So.
Stella got a groove back. Stella,
Oh, yeah,
Dex,
that's what it was. Yeah, that's what it was.
Mhm.
yeah, Stella ran
You,
to Dex. Eddie Murphy used to talk about Dexter, Caribbeans. I don't know if
was
y'all listen.
Whoopi and Angela Bassett.
Yeah, that's the movie, but I don't know if y'all listen to the old comics. The old comics got their own little tapes before they became a comic. There's little tapes that you can buy them back in the day. And Eddie Murphy had his own tape. Dolomite had his own. Red Fox had his own before he became Sanford and Son. And he
Hmm.
was out there doing his own comedy things on tapes, and people were buying them. Yeah, who did that? Who did that?
Yeah, that Sanford and Son theme song. I was just that
Yeah,
was
they remixed that and made it good, man.
that in good times.
Yeah, good time. Good. Welcome back, Carter. Mace did the thing remix to that. Welcome back, Carter. Welcome back. You know,
Oh yeah.
that
Yep.
was Welcome Back, Carter. And then I was waiting for someone to do Cheers because I always liked the Cheers theme song.
Oh yeah.
You know, they
Yes.
did
Oh
Jefferson's.
yeah, maybe. Wait, no, that's somewhere you wanna go. Dun, dun, dun. You make people you can see. Troubles are all the same. That one, right? Dun, dun,
Huh?
dun, dun.
Everybody knows your name.
Thank
Everybody
you,
knows,
thank you.
and they
Yep.
always glad.
Yep.
I don't know what you just said, Brandy, but
Well, I was just singing this song.
Yeah. Yeah. She was.
I was singing the song to it,
oh, well, maybe that's the
and then I
verse that they
ended
don't.
it.
Yeah, because it was a
Hmm.
whole song.
Oh, it's a whole
Yeah,
song.
I
Well,
just sang it a little
Like
bit. I just took a piece and I just sang it, and then I did the little dun 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 dun, dun like how it ends when they're done
yeah.
singing.
oh,
Yeah,
very, very
Oh,
interesting.
Friends had a good theme song too.
Your friends was too a good thing, so you're right.
yeah.
I
Let's hear
forgot.
you sing "Friends." Hmm.
Seinfeld had that sweet bass line.
I
How
don't
about you sing
remember.
that for us? You know
Uh,
that I interviewed Larry Hankin. Do you know that he was the guy on the couch? Do you remember the guy on the couch in Friends, like the homeless
Oh,
guy
yeah.
oh
that just
really?
was sleeping, wouldn't talk, like anything? Yeah, that was Larry Hankin from Breaking Bad. when I interviewed him, we talked about that. He told me like the whole get down from why he wasn't on that, why they got rid of the guy on the couch, and that was like not expected at all whatsoever. There's like a whole story behind that, and that's when he first like he was like, okay, this is it. This is gonna be something. And so he like went out, purchased like was spending money, got a home and stuff like that, and then he came into work. He got a call came in that they were the person on the couch was gonna die. They're gonna kill off his character. So he was like talking about how when he went in on the set, how everybody was just acting like really like, you know, kind of odd, because they knew what they had done, and so he was just, I guess they're kind of like waiting for him to spaz out or something. But he wasn't happy at all because he thought that was going to be a short thing, and he didn't know it was never planned for his character to die off. He had just been told that.
Mm.
So
But
I
why
don't know
would
what just
people?
happened with the
Why?
screen. So,
And then some characters that supposed to die,
huh?
some characters supposed to die, they make them live. They don't die them off because the
Yeah.
public like their
Yeah, it's all
person.
up to the production crew. If they tell you you're dead, you're dead.
Yeah, but,
That was a call. You don't have to get a warning or nothing.
but I believe that
You know,
if you cater to the public or the public like you as a character, they'll change their mind.
it
You know.
depends. I don't think that was
Yeah,
his situation. It all depends on what because I've seen a lot of times where characters or certain things where there was a very good character and a very good role, a really good show, and they just like chuck the whole damn show. But the thing is like a lot of times when we see people die off and stuff, and then later on or do the research, they'll find out that it was something that how we see shows and it looks like they're everybody's friends, everybody's getting along. That's not the case. Like behind scenes, they can't stand one another. Like it was Martin. Remember Martin
Oh
and
yeah,
Homegirl, and then Will Smith and the
Nina,
mom, the dark first mom. They had a whole
Mm.
thing going on, and
Fresh Prince.
yeah, him and the mom,
Yep.
and they just like made up like had to come together like not that long ago. It was like
Yeah,
on some kind of show, and
and they had
she talked about why.
moms on there too.
Hmm.
They,
Yeah, I remember that because I always wondered what happened to the original Aunt Viv. I was like, man,
I
what
know,
happened to
right?
her?
And how do you go from dark to light?
I was like, wait a second.
She's a little darker than that.
Yeah, I like the first one though.
yeah, I mean that's
Yeah,
standard. They had two different Lamonts, and sometimes the second Lamont is better. Well, Linus too. Sometimes the first one is better than the second one, or sometimes you might get lucky and the second
yeah,
one do better than the first one. But
Mhm.
sometimes, most of the time, you can't beat the original. You know what I'm saying? It's
yeah.
hard to
Because
beat the
that's the
original.
one that set the bar. Yeah.
Yeah, uh, but I do
Like in
understand.
My Wife and Kids, the one with Damon Wayans
Hmm.
Oh yeah,
and uh, the daughter, the first daughter, she was like a younger, darker girl, and then they came back with that light skinned daughter, the oldest daughter with the I forgot her name, the pretty hair, the mixed one. I think she did a better job as bringing out the character because both of his kids played a role of kind of like ditzy,
Hmm.
like his son and then the daughter. So I think she did a way better. I liked her better than the original one.
Oh, let me just say, hello, moms. I see you down there, moms.
my mom just came in.
Yeah, that's his real moms. Come on, I see
Oh,
you in. We'll come up here, ma'am.
hey
You're
mom.
welcome. Join the conversation with us. Sell some Avon. Talk some stuff.
You
Dan, you know.
can even have my spot because I'm hungry. I'm not trying to leave, but I'm just saying I'm hungry. It's your son's fault.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about who would play you if you had to pick an actor? What actor would play you?
No, I
You hadn't
couldn't
picked.
think of any. I couldn't think of any.
I've been
Have
trying to
you?
think of who. I've been trying to think. But see, there's some young actors out there. I don't even know their names. It might be a good role for me. You know,
Yeah.
to play,
To play
I
you
don't.
or you play them?
But for them to play me. So who you think would be a good job playing me?
I don't know. You know who's a good actor who's doing well is remember the Bobby Brown, the new edition, the how they did the movie about and the guy that played Bobby Brown. He also plays in Power.
Oh yeah.
Or something.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, I think he is a very good actor. Like right now, my top of my head, like he pops in my head as far as being able to, execute,
Shade.
playing a role. But I don't know if, like who's hot right now because I don't even watch TV that much anymore.
I don't need it, but I mean, there's a lot of
Oh yeah, Ice Cube's son, his twin, Mini Me,
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they look just alike.
was
Yeah,
just like
he,
his daddy.
though.
I didn't know who was who in NWA.
Yeah, I believe he's
Huh?
taller than his father though.
He looked just like Ice Cube.
Probably I don't know, but he looked just like him though.
But see, my son is not an actor,
Like
so
he just spit him out.
and my son got dreads, so later on he had to get rid of his,
Just cut him.
he ain't gonna do that. He ain't gonna do that. No,
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I don't know
don't.
any good actors going. I'm not saying that there isn't any. I just don't watch a lot of TV.
But Brandon, you kind of look like Mary J. I think Mary J. But she's
Never
older.
heard that. I've heard Shaka Khan, Mary J. That's the first for me.
Chaka
Only
Khan.
somebody said something different than Shaka Khan. Yeah, I've heard it my whole entire life. People will stop me and say Shaka. Shaka. And they'll be like, I want to tell you something, and I'll just repeat it with them. I'll be like, uh-huh. I was like, shit, if that's the case, I need to get some money. But I ain't mad because Shaka Khan is bad. She's still bad. So okay.
They tell me that I
Yeah.
look like Tech Nine, but Tech Nine look like me. I'm a whole lot older than Tech Nine.
I
So
never really. I'm gonna check. I know who he is, but I never really saw. So far, you
but
just
he's a good rapper, but some of his raps is dark. You know,
like Brother Lynch Dark.
I mean like dark, like he's out there, out
Yeah.
there.
You don't think Brother Lynch out there too? A little creepy.
I never heard Brother Lynch music. But I know that
Really?
I never heard him. Sound with dark.
Yeah, he kind of morbid rapping. Morbid. Like I don't want to repeat.
Yeah, but I mean, some of his music I had listened to because when people say you look like somebody, you want to go and study them. And he says some good stuff, but they be real dark. Some of the stuff he be saying is real dark. I be like, oh, that's deep. Oh man, that's dark, man. That's scary dark right there. I don't. Oh, wow, how you come up with that?
Uh-huh.
I mean, that was a great line, but man, ooh, that's psycho right there. Man. That's ooh, I don't know. We've been on here for an hour, and let's see what it says up there. I got a notification coming, so I can't see. Been up here for an hour and 18 minutes on it.
Well, you have.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
time does fly. I don't know how long I've been here. Yeah,
Yeah, it does.
but
yeah. Time when you have guests up here, you have people talking to you and they're reacting with you. Time go by real fast.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be up and at it more next week when my co-host or my partner in crime or my buddy when she returns because she wants to do more have
You're
more
going to bed.
exposure. So, huh?
I'm sorry. Takara said she's going to bed. That's at this early.
Good night, Carla.
All right, Takara. Bless dreams.
It's Takara. Don't be up here falling asleep like extra me. He just be
Oh man.
Let me be quiet because I fell asleep on here before.
Yeah, but I don't think you fall asleep. I fall asleep. I fall asleep. I be like laying on the bed, or I be like,
I did it once and I was out 2 hours. And when I woke up, I had no idea that I had even fell asleep on there until I came back and sat down and I thought about
oh,
it.
most times that's the way it is.
I went to the bathroom. I'm like, la la la. Then I sat down. I was like, trying to recall the night. I was like, oh no, please tell me. And I played it back. God, I showed everything. And I fell over and it looked like my head was cut off because I guess I fell over in the corner and my friends were trying to like text me and call me. And I was like, why do they keep trying to? And then I put two and two together. I was like, fell asleep.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
God it was
terrible.
right in front of me, right? Because what if I would have got up and not remembered I was on live and started taking my clothes off to change or something? You know what I mean? That'd have been awful.
Yeah, it would have been awful.
Yeah.
This is so bad.
What
Yes,
was I?
very.
What was I doing all this? It would have been real awful.
Oh yeah.
What?
I was wondering where was I when all this happened. That's all.
What'd you say?
I was just wondering where was I. That's all. Nothing. Nothing. No. Nothing. Nothing.
Hmm? Oh, we were,
You know.
you know, here
I was on it.
quiet, but you wasn't on apps yet. You weren't yet.
Oh, I wasn't on the
And
apps yet. Okay. 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 I'm just trying to figure out, you know, where I fit in all this.
I think I'm frozen.
No, no, no. You're moving.
Uh,
You're moving. Trust me.
uh-uh.
Yeah, trust me. You're still moving on our end.
Okay. Cool, cool.
Cool, cool,
I'm gonna have
cool,
to talk
cool.
to them. I gotta get in touch with the support and be like, "What's up with that?"
Yeah, yeah.
I
Make sure you let them know.
updated the app.
I think
You know,
they listen to a
I'll be
lot.
rocking with her.
They might
Always give a holiday.
they might be in here. I think they listen to a lot of broadcasts that people do. So they might be already in here. You know.
Oh yeah.
Like, well, what
You know
happened?
what happened one time? The
What
last time I
happened?
was on here, this was happening, and then I kept telling, I was talking, and it kept like doing like what it's doing now, right?
Mm.
And then when a guest came in, and then they said something like they had said something, right? And then right after they said what they said, that it cleared up, and it didn't happen anymore after the guest
So what was the word that they said?
had
Maybe I can repeat the
spoken of it.
peace, be still.
Right
Uh,
on it.
um,
I'm like,
I don't know. I don't know what to say.
somebody's like it's about your hands over anybody
No,
broadcast.
you're
Like,
fine.
here's the thing.
So what's your feelings about
And here we are.
what is your feelings about genies?
Mm,
um,
well,
I mean, do you like genies?
not happening anymore because and I'm going to talk.
Okay, what's going on here? What's going on
I don't
here?
uh-oh.
Things slow down a little bit. All right, I think I'm gonna get off when it says 1:30. Right.
know.
All right.
I appreciate y'all coming in and chilling with me. If I don't say it, I hope you have a pleasant night, a blessed night, blessed dreams. And Brandy, are we going to the green room? Dang, she didn't live. I don't know. I don't know where we're going.
Uh-oh.
I was
Oh.
asking if you want to test out the green room.
Oh, okay. That's something new to me. I never heard of that.
Yeah, it used to be what they call the locker room, but Spotify bought it and it became they changed it to the green room.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Miss Hampton. Appreciate that. AKA the Avon lady. Appreciate
Yes, my mamas.
that.
My sister is on here too, but she hasn't broadcasted yet.
What is her name?
Yeah. She uses one of her nicknames. I don't even. I can't even remember.
Well, maybe I'll catch her in a room. Or catch her. Maybe she'll be in your room. Yeah, you can
Yeah,
give.
She usually comes into my broadcast on YouTube though a lot.
Mm, okay, well, we'll see what happens. 25 minutes. We got 5 more minutes left. I don't know where Brandon went.
Well, she's back in the comments now.
Oh, is she going to do some work? Okay, I see now. She's going to do some work. Okay, okay, Brandon. I appreciate you coming through. You know, um, maybe we'll test out the green room later. It don't matter what time, whenever you're available and free. Best dreams to you, man. Or it froze up. Well, we got to figure out what's going on with you. Uh, the internet service. I don't know if it's your phone. I don't know if it's the app. But
Well, I know mine's messing up too, and I
man,
got iPhone too. So
yeah, it could very well be the app. Mine's froze, but then I went back to normal. So it could very well, because I think that it's still in data, right? Beta or something like that.
um,
I think it's still in that.
I know I'm on Wi-Fi right now.
Yeah. Your mama put eyes up there for you.
That could be anything.
Yeah. Then she said, "Oh boy."
Yeah,
Yeah.
could be anything.
Yeah. All right. We got 4 more minutes, y'all, and then I'm gonna. Oh yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So what do you have? You have an iPhone or something?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, I have an iPhone 12 Pro. Um, myself. Oh, you said okay. All right, Brandy. Just let me know. You know where to find me. Thank you, Brandy. I appreciate that. You know where to find me at. You know. Thank you, Brandy. Okay. That's you didn't gave me $1.50, I believe. You have an iPhone 11 Pro Max. Okay, okay.
Yeah, we all got iPhones in our family. Most of us.
Yeah, all of my set. I said all my set of kids do, because there's another set that my sister have, and they use Droids. But my set, for my kids, we all have iPhones. You
Yeah, I
know.
got MacBook too.
Yeah,
Apple Watch.
I already got that. I have an iPad, but mine's an old iPad. But I use it just to watch movies. Maybe video chatting here. We don't use you don't use I I feel the same way. I do feel that iPhones are the best phones out there. A lot of people talk junks about iPhones, but when things hit the fan, iPhones is always reliable. When the things
Yeah,
hit the those droids, they might be advanced and they might can do this. They might can come up to 20 feet. You can zoom in a cockroach or a flea on a building, but when it comes down to it, phone still top. And also depending on your service too, because you can have a good phone and your service be messed up.
that's true too. Yeah.
So you got to have the best of both. And right now with Verizon, with my phone, and Verizon's been doing real well for me down in this area. I don't know about nowhere else, but in my area, it does real well for me. You know,
I got Verizon too. So
and
yeah.
Comcast, my well, Comcast, I think it is Xfinity. Xfinity as my internet.
Yeah, same to your information, man.
You know.
Yeah, again.
Okay, okay, I appreciate that. Let me see what time's in there. Okay, 1 minute, y'all. 1 minute, and then I'm gone. I'm
Yeah,
going on
I
my
got
own broadcast,
you.
somebody else broadcast, but I'm going. Thank you, Miss Hampton. I appreciate that. Thank you for the love there. I appreciate that. Thank you. I made, and I was fine. I made $2 in this broadcast. I appreciate y'all.
All right, bye, mama.
Blessed dreams to you. Appreciate it. Appreciate you coming through.
Yeah, it's a 1:30 mark now.
All right, now it's 30. Yeah. All right. I appreciate y'all coming through. Big
Same
two to
to
you. Blessed dreams to you. Information, man. I'm just getting to leave, man.
Yeah. Now he was on YouTube.
Oh, it was on YouTube? Oh, okay. All right. Appreciate you coming through. Remember, y'all, it's okay to be extra. I'll see y'all.